for it, and I am burned at the stake for.
All right, hold on. Like, nah, there's no way she trying to compare. Hell no. If y'all don't know, like, she really took her ex-man's money. Like, no, he paying like $100K a month. What's good, y'all? I'm not gonna lie. Today we're gonna be reacting to the top G, Andrew Tate, and Brittany Renner. If y'all don't know Andrew Tate, like, he's basically that guy. Brittany Renner, she cheated on her. I don't think she cheated, but she did her ex dirty. He in the NBA, but like, she took all his money and shit. She basically get hella bread every month and shit like that. Like, ridiculous. That's why we don't trust females as it is. But we gonna tap in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get in.
Us of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think? And what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm perspicacious. I notice everything.
Yo, he's cutting her ass. And she's not going for it, but I'm here for it.
Doesn't realize I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly ahead, I can detect it. So I'm going to give her some of my Clementine, and she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get a Clementine for her. Would you like some Clementine, my dear?
I'm sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, it's like...
I asked you a question. Would you like some
I would love some. Yeah.
You want some Clementine?
Yeah.
We're going to hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming.
Like, so if a guy cheats on a girl, is there ever a point where she...
Yeah, there's a lot of cheating. There's completely a lot of cheating.
So, like, if he knocks up another girl, would you say that's too far?
All right. So, first things first.
All right, knocking up another female, that's ridiculous. I don't condone cheating as it is, but knocking up, that's
a man of my
ridiculous.
word. I don't even think I'm a liar. So here's your Clementine.
Thank you.
And he peeled it. What a gentleman.
Thank you.
I'm a gentleman. Right. So, obviously, I'm not saying blatantly disrespect your woman.
She's going.
Right? She's your woman. She's your queen. She's the most important thing in the world to you.
Okay. I want to say...
Andrew, she said.
Andrew. I want to hear... I really... Because you've been through a lot in your life. When she told me that you were going to be on and we were going to be on this panel together, I started watching a bunch of your videos, and it really was like, there's so much that you have been through, which is why you have a well of wisdom, right? Okay. And the difference between me and you is that you're glorified for it, and I am burned at the stake for...
All right, hold on. Like, nah, there's no way she trying to compare. Hell no. If y'all don't know, like, she really took her ex-man's money. Like, no, he paying like $100K a month. That is way too much money for a baby. Like, 100K is crazy, bro. But like, she taxed him because he loved her. I know he loved her because all the articles and shit, like, so she's lying.
Everything that I've been through. And it's so funny because people have always said that we were two sides of the same coin as far as like, well, if Andrew Tate gets banned, Brittany Renner should get banned because we are all about accountability and truth, right?
She's
okay, so you've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I'm seen as used good. Like you're seen as a high value man. Yeah. So like, if you're me, then what? What's next?
Yeah, it's really interesting. And it's interesting you make that observation, and you are correct. That's the difference between the masculine and the feminine. It's unfair. I guess the world's not fair, but that's the difference between the masculine and the feminine. Men are respected for going through things and surviving, and women are the complete opposite. They're shamed for going through things and surviving. If you look at women, love scars on men for a reason. He's gone through something. They're
war wounds.
Yeah, they're war. Men don't want a chick covered in scars. I'll say this right now: that a woman, the more trauma she goes through, the more masculine she naturally becomes. And if you were to give me my ideal woman, I would not have wanted her to have a hard life and a bunch of trauma. I like the idea of her having a soft feminine life and being a soft person, and I can take care of her and protect her. Whereas as a man, to be a good man, you need to have been through a bunch of trauma, because if you haven't been through trauma as a man, you're weak.
Like, why we gotta have everything, bro, to be our nigga? Like, I don't get that shit. Half the time y'all not even bringing shit to the table, but some pum. You feel me? So I don't understand why we gotta have this, still give you this, and this. It's not adding up to me, at least.
You have to have been through a bunch of shit. So the masculine and the feminine is a very interesting point there. As for, I don't know your history, I don't know the past, but we can just talk in generalizations in regards to...
People like me, I guess, under the same umbrella. It doesn't have to be personal.
I don't know any of it, but we'll give generalizations. One of the main reasons that men are scared of a female with history is because it makes the man insecure. And scared dogs bite. So this is why men will snap or get angry quick, or they'll bring up if you get in an argument with him, he'll bring up your history, whatever. But a lot of it is insecurity, and it's not insecurity because the man is insecure. The woman, the female paradigm in society convinces men, any man who says anything, you're insecure. It's not insecure in that way. It's insecure in a very realistic, logical way. Like I was saying earlier, she's had a lot of life experience. Let's be honest. Am I the richest guy she's ever had? No. Am I the most famous guy she's ever had? No. Am I the best looking guy she's ever had? No. Like, what's keeping her here? And then part of it comes down to, well, am I second place?
I respect that.
If she could do better, would she do better? Like, there's a whole bunch of insecurity involved. And that's where tiny things, like I'm talking, I know it sounds like dumb shit, tiny things about the favorite car brand become more important than ever, right? It's your job as a woman, regardless of how much sexual history you've had or what guy you're with, etc. It's your job as a woman to make your man feel secure in the fact and make him feel like a man, like Auntie was saying, make him feel like the man no matter what he does, so that he feels.
I'm not gonna hold you. This nigga be spitting facts. Like, he give you different perspectives on shit. Like, he gassing my head right now. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Feels like you really truly believe he's the best choice for you on the planet. That's your job to do. Now, if you've had a checkered past, that's perhaps more difficult. You need to be more tactful with it, more tactical about it. But you have to achieve the same result. You have to do the exact same thing, right?
Good, boy.
So, yeah, it's easy for me if I get a 21-year-old virgin from some village in Slovakia and I'm multi-millionaire Andrew Tate. Of course, it's a very easy. She's never had better. She'll never get better. She's never been anywhere. Boom, boom, easy one, right?
Okay.
But like you said, the world's not so idealistic. The reality is that people have had relationships, etc., etc. But a man is happiest in the relationship when he feels like man of the house and when he truly feels like you believe he's the best man that you could possibly ever get and have ever gotten. Because a man is jealous. I'll tell you something. I used to say this to girls as like a joke. And I used to
There's
say,
always truth in jest.
I used to say, no, but I say it's a joke. So you cheated on me before I met you. And she'd be like, what do you mean? I didn't even know you. It's like, yeah, you.
That ass, like, when girls tell me about shit, like say we take a break and shit like that, and then you come back and you tell me, like, oh, I did this, and then I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me that shit, because that shit is so unattractive, bruh. Like, if you talking to a dude and you trying to tell me, if I used to talk to you and you talk to someone else and you trying to tell me what shit, that shit is so unattractive. I will never talk to you again, bro.
Fuck that guy before I even knew you. You cheated on me.
Yeah.
And they used to laugh, whatever. But that's how men think. That's the male mind. Like, I love you, and you've been fucked by who? But I didn't know you. I don't care if you knew me. You should have waited. But that's the male mind. So,
like, you should have waited for me. Like, you should have waited for me. There's nothing else. What the fuck? Fuck no, bruh. You should have waited for me, bro.
he is at competition with all of your exes and all of your lifestyle and all the things you've done permanently. And it's down to you as a woman to sit there and go, how do I make him secure in himself and secure in his masculinity and make him believe that investing in me is still worthwhile because I still truly value him, despite the fact that I could do X, Y, Z. I hope that gives some clarity.
I fuck with the top G, dog. What the fuck?
But that's the answer.
So how?
Earning your degree online.
He be spitting, bro. He be spitting, y'all boys. She barely talked. I know she talked a lot, so he definitely had her, you feel me? Like, she was definitely just picking up all this information he was putting out. But I appreciate y'all boys for tapping in. On the road to 500 subscribers. We almost hitting 200. Let's get to 200. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. I don't know what the fuck that was, bruh, to be honest.